what were your conversations about Will Howard with Mike McCarthy, if you don't mind sharing?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I can. Mike evaluated those quarterbacks last year. He was out, but he did evaluate them, and he really liked Will. Will's a winner. There's a lot to like about Will.
Oh, I'm aware he's a winner.
Yeah, I'm aware of him.
Very, very well.
I don't know how much you've gotten to know Will at all, but he's he's great. There's a lot to like, and,
yes.
and Mike is really excited about working with them.
So he's got a shot to be your starter as we're sitting here right now? We're months away here.
Yeah, there's a lot can happen now and then, but, the opportunity is going to be there, I think, and whether it's this year or at some point for him to show us what he's got. We wish we would have seen him play in the preseason, and he got hurt. That was unfortunate. But we spent a lot of time dissecting his practice film and what he's done. And I understand his practice, but with Mike McCarthy and I, we've evaluated it and feel really good. We've seen the improvement week to week when he was out there, and it was just unfortunate he got hurt last year and we couldn't see him on the field.
Well, I not very rarely do I pat myself on the back, Omar Khan, but we're several minutes into this interview and I haven't even said the name Aaron Rodgers yet. So I'm proud of myself.
Good.
To be honest, just the longest you've had an interview without being asked about
it? Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
yes, it is.
I'm very proud of myself. So now it's
good
time.
Work.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Appreciate that. Appreciate the attaboy. Where are you right now on the process of maybe rehiring and bringing back Aaron Rodgers?
I've had conversations with Aaron. We had a great experience with Aaron last year, and I think we went into it last year. I think everybody just expected it to be a one-year thing.
Right.
We obviously didn't say it. We didn't close the door on it being longer last year, but with where everything was, it was really a good experience. Aaron was great to have around. He was a great teammate. You learn a lot just talking to him and talking ball and about life and non-football things too. Teammates really liked him, and we'll see where it goes. This isn't going to be like it was last year, the whole spring. And I'd assume we'd have an answer sooner than later. What that means, I don't know if it won't be like it was last year.
No, last year was June.
Yeah, it will not be. I'm
right.
confident saying it won't be that.
How about new league year? What do you think?
I'm not putting a deadline on it, but, it'll be sooner than later.
Okay. So, but you have had conversations with him and are open to having him come back.
Yeah.
And he and Mike McCarthy go back like a car seat, right? So what if I told you on that Super Sunday in Dallas that Mike McCarthy was going to be Mike Tomlin's successor and potentially Aaron Rodgers, your quarterback in 2026? What if I told you that on that time?
I'm not sure I would have believed you at the time, man. It's interesting how things work out in life.
Isn't it amazing? Football is just like you can't make this stuff up.
You can't make the stuff up.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.